Well, hey parents, it's Mr. Harris here with Greater Things Christian School, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and give you some details about our Little Warriors program, Little Warriors preschool program, and what's coming for the rest of this year with our preschool program, and what's going to be happening over the summer and even into the fall for 2020-2021 school year, and about how you can re-enroll your child for the coming year. So first, let me just start by talking about, for just a couple minutes, about our preschool program as a whole. We are just about to finish up here in a few months our 7th year as a preschool, and we changed just a year or two ago to Little Warriors preschool program, and we're really trying and sense as we pray and plan that we need to expand our preschool program. And so here's some things that are going to be coming that you're going to hear about in the next couple of weeks. One, we're going to be adding a 2-year-old preschool program class to our preschool program. And so that would be for boys and girls that are 2 or 3 years old that are not potty trained yet. And so we're going to be adding that on. Hopefully, the plan right now, we're beginning to look for a teacher, is to add that class on the first week in April. And it would be a year-round program that would go all summer. And we're excited about how that will expand our ministry opportunity to families who are looking for childcare for their young child for the school. So that's the first thing I want to tell you about. Second thing is that we're going to be adding as an option for families who are looking for it. As you know, right now, we're open 49 of the 52 weeks. We're closed the final week in May, and we're closed the final 2 weeks in December during the Christmas break. We will remain closed over those final 2 weeks over Christmas, and of course you don't pay over those 2 weeks if you're doing the week-by-week year-round program. But we're going to add as an optional week the final week of May for families who might be looking for that. So that would put our program open 50 weeks of the 52 weeks, and we feel like that's an important thing that we need to do. Of course, our program will continue on this summer. We'll be open then all summer long for our preschool program. And so all 10 weeks of the summer, when the school is normally closed, will be open for the preschool for options for families if you want to continue on with us. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you about is, as it relates to next year, is about how you can re-enroll your child. And one of the things that we received as a feedback from family members is, although when you make a deposit this past year, if you were doing the either the week by week or if you were doing month by month on your tuition payment plan, meaning that you only came 4 days a week and you might have added on a Friday or whatever it might be, that you paid a $450 deposit. And of course that $450 came off of the total tuition due if you were on a month by month plan, or it gave you a credit for the first 3 weeks or the final 3 weeks in May of this coming May. So you didn't have to pay tuition because you've already paid it in your deposit. So one of the things that we receive from feedback from families is it's hard for us to pay the $450 up front. So we're going to lower the re-enrollment deposit from $450 to $150. So the price isn't changing because you just have to pay for those weeks as they come in May, but that $150 will go toward your tuition due, and here's how it will go. Starting in January of 2021, so halfway through next year, you can just pick a week where you let us know, hey, either your child's going to be here all week and you want to apply your deposit to that week, or you're going to be out of town and you're not going to be here and you don't want to have to pay for that week, and you can just say, apply my deposit to that week, and you'll get your money back that way because it'll be applied to your account. So the last thing I want to tell you about is about one of the things that we receive feedback from families, that for our preschool program to really take off, a concern is about food being offered. And so right now we provide for those families that are looking for the full-time, year-round, 5 days a week, a breakfast option. And then of course we provide snack in the morning, a snack in the afternoon, and we're going to be adding on a snack for those students that stay in aftercare. But one thing that people have asked us about is, well, what about lunch for our preschool students? So our plan is in June that we're going to add a lunch every day of the week as an option, as an add-on. We're going to try to keep it to around $3 a day, so you'd have to pay for the week. It would be $15 a week. But with breakfast being provided, and what we mean by breakfast is we're going to step that up a little bit to some other options that are warm, hot breakfast. That you would have breakfast for your child, you'd have lunch for your child, a morning snack, an afternoon snack, and even an aftercare snack if they stay past the school day. So starting later this summer and of course into the fall, if your child comes here as a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, or a 4-year-old, you don't have to bring anything with them as it relates to food or snacks if they like what's on our menu, which I think that they're going to like it. So that's just some exciting things that we're excited about the coming year and finishing up this year. And you'll hear more information about that as the year progresses on. But in this email you received with this link, there's steps about how you can log back into RenWeb and re-enroll your child into the school, our Little Warriors preschool program. We're excited about the future, and we welcome your questions if you have any. And so thanks for taking time to watch this video.